seizuring and dying. We'll get to that in a moment. But with that all established, let's grab that to the side.
What are we going to do without our cleric?
Excellent question, actually. You're Paladin of Valcour.
Oh, right.
Can we, like, grab his hand and make him do stuff?
I will say that I've got
we can
this
do whatever we want. You know?
all figured out. But yeah, absolutely. You guys are, players in your own right. Let's see, where are we then? We got everybody set up here. Yeah, nothing's changed from last night. I feel good about this. Right on. Let's get that music tuned up. And oh, I don't want that open. Did I do that? Yeah, it's all good. Okay, great. As Benny takes off.
Yeah, I think we might be ready for liftoff in the next week or two here once everybody, like Grace gets her vaccine. I think they'll be comfortable maybe coming.
Oh, we're going to do like in-house water deep again.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I got to say, I'm excited for it.
I was going to reschedule like a online one, but then when Alex told me Grace is getting her vaccine, I was like, oh, maybe we'll just do it in person then.
That'd be fantastic. And on that note, welcome back, everybody, to another exciting episode of Black Thumb, the Dungeons & Dragons campaign that takes us through the diesel punk realm of Kalimshan here in Forgotten Realms. Thusly based it is within the Forgotten Realms, such that you, as gangsters, become race team. Once the underdogs, now having taken your first leg of the race in first place. And so do the fates deem to strike a balance in your great accomplishment, because on the other front, you have found your race driver dead in pieces in a dumpster, and soon afterwards, through some detective work, did come upon his assailant, his murderer, the crime lord Atronach Fuzul. And this individual, having admitted to it, invited you for payment, to which you responded by arriving with the Pasha, several mercenaries, and blades brandished. With that, Sean again, my good man, once again, if you could regale us to the tune of 15 more experience, because you're actually 25 experience, because you've always been awesome at this. Tell us what happened last episode on Black Thumb.
All right. First half is going to be great. Second half is probably going to suck. So we enter the compound. The guards have short bows, and they are getting ready. Our crossbowmen are fanning out. The guards are behind us at the gate. Laz is protecting the Pasha, and the Vizier is here. Fuzul welcomes the challenge. The Pasha wants to discuss money, but he's ready for battle. Laz is waiting things out, keeping an eye on stuff. Bjorn, just being Bjorn, starts heading straight down towards Fuzul. Sorth is with the crossbowman, gets his bow out, moves over to the wagon for cover, while Orion is trying to drop over the wall and flubs the roll, takes 5 hit points damage and lands, but still lands stealthily. Mo is sticking with the Pasha, staring down the archers and preparing a spell, and Barry is moving to cover nearest to Bjorn. Pasha confronts Azul from the ledge. Fuzul states that Rico owed a debt. The Pasha wasn't just to ask for payment, and the guard moves into next to Fuzul. And he starts moving towards the ledge of the stairs, moving forward to meet. I'm not forgetting the name right now. To meet Bjorn as he's coming down the stairs.
Bjorn, yeah.
Laz is backing up Pasha while Bjorn continues down the stairs. He threatens Fuzul, and Fuzul tries to explain to Bjorn what's going on. Bjorn says he's just here to collect, and that's about it. As an aside, there are 4 archers, and there's a ballista, which is like over yonder, is literally what I've written. Sorth is just ready in action. Barry takes out a measuring tape, and the ballista is within range for Scorching Ray. Barry preps a spell and watches the ballista. Mo is holding his fight, and Orion is in cover behind a rock at the bottom of the ledge. Fuzul is waiting for Bjorn. The Pasha shouts down, "What is the debt? Why is this a vendetta?" Mansoor is getting ready for a fight. A guard approaches Mansoor and the Pasha takes a moment to breathe. And it is on. After a little bit of yelling, Laz just says, "Fuck it," throws a guy over the ledge, lands in a pit of shavings. Orion takes a shot at Fuzul's bird and blows the son of a bitch up. Bjorn then closes the gap, takes a swing with booming blade, and lands it after a little bit of inspiration from Laz. Sorth is sending ensnaring strike on the ballista and ensnares the operator and ties him down. Orion tries to sneak on the Fuzul guard, gets his pistol ready. Barry fires Scorching Rays on Fuzul, makes contact with 2 out of 3. Mo casts Fireball and lights up the ballista and the operator. Pasha cuts the guard next to him. Mansoor steps up, and the Pasha asks where Mansoor is going. Fuzul pulls out a silver box out of his robes and throws it towards him, and a whole pile of freaking birds comes up and surrounds Bjorn. Bjorn gets hit by the birds. Now this is where it probably starts to fall. Somebody wants to fill in? Fill in. Laz takes a swing but can't get it done. The Pasha takes a swing at the guard. Mansoor steps forward. Sword thinking itself takes out a dude. I got Mo decides to work around the team. Barry casts Shatter. Orion throws a grenade at the bad guy group of the leader. Laz lands 2 hits. Pasha cuts in as well. Is a little frustrated with the bird people. The Vizier makes his way down to Bjorn, fires magic missile. Bjorn moves to Fuzul without taking an attack and summons a Spirit Guardian. Fuzul does a Misty Step to the front door of the house, but Bjorn somehow gets to him. Bjorn falls over after getting pushed by the wings. And Bjorn gets out a lightning attack, and then a ballista is back online and fucking smokes Bjorn. The archers hit Laz with 2 shots, and Hamid is hit. Mo takes his shot, and then last we see Barry is pinned down. And that's what I got.
Right on.
For me, by the way, I'm behind the camel still.
Behind the camel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you are actually quite literally right there behind the camel still.
Got it.
Cam's froze, bro.
And when when I took the shot, it was a shotgun blast, which I missed every single one except for 1.
That's right, yeah, you took off 3, you fired off 3 scorching rays and only hit with the 1, but that did take out the bird person in front of you, who exploded into a smattering of smoky, etheric, sparkling feathers that a moment later evaporated into nothing.
The only thing I can add is that I did not Scorching Ray Fuzul. I was doing that to the guard behind him.
Yeah, I do remember that. I've got their damages still up on the board. I wanted to conclude this portion of it so I can tear down this set piece. And I appreciate you all for coming out for this. This is fantastic.
That's what I thought.
Knew it. I knew it.
Well, I always want to play, but I mean, the set piece is the
No,
set
it's all
piece.
good. I totally understand.
We knew it because he mentioned it yesterday.
And I appreciate you all for being here. As a result, everyone takes an additional 150 experience right off the bat. And everyone starts with an inspiration. How nice of me.
Wow.
Thank you, kind sir.
Including my
Thank
guy.
you, God.
Generous.
He's unconscious.
Dungeon God, is that what they are now?
Fuzul and the Steel Bird also start with inspiration.
I just want to say this now. Whenever I DM, I'm not going to be that nice.
No?
No.
Well, you know what? I wouldn't recommend being as nice as I am. People grow a contemptuous attitude towards you when you're too nice.
So what are you gonna do? He's like, oh, you're walking down the trail. Oh, you tripped. Let's see how much damage you take.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
25.
You gotta roll for every step you take.
It can be jarring. I'm not gonna lie. It can be jarring for a player to experience me delivering a campaign like this, where you're kind of a hero of the story, but with a challenge, and then you step into a game like my Curse of Strahd campaign, and it's just it doesn't care. It's just brutal in so
No
many
cares.
fantastic ways.
So bad.
Yeah,
You
and-
all die all the time.
I died 4 times in one campaign.
and that's without any major
I
cheesiness.
never dying in another campaign before. What's that?
So
So fun though. So fun. So fun.
that all said, on with the show, gentlemen. I cannot remember. I believe it was just the end of my initiative, or no, we were just resetting back to Orion, as a matter of fact. That's truth. At the top of the initiative order, as the camera pans against the wild scene, showing the incredible battle occurring here in the yard of one Atronach Fuzul. The camera zips in upon to show you situated amidst the crates, and a guard just next to you, looking up towards you menacingly as he brandishes his blade, taking an offensive posture to take another swing.
Okay. So he's right there, just down. He's not on the boxes, right? He's just below.
He's a gyno row to your fucking stage.
So we're at like the same height now, right?
Pretty much, yeah, actually.
Is he laying on his back?
He sees you eye to eye, short man. Anyway,
Okay. Well, seeing as how he struck me, I'm gonna strike him back with my daggers.
That sounds like a good start.
I'm not gonna accept this shit. Yeah.
Need inspiration yet?
No.
He's got it.
With my main hand dagger, I rolled a 17.
Terrific stuff. Hits.
That's 6 damage on that one. And then I rolled, what is this? 19.
19? 19
Plus
hits
8,
as well?
27, so that's a hit as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's a 9, so I did a 6 with the first attack and
So
a 9 on the
15
second
total. 15 total on the dude right next to that guard right there. I don't think I've got... No, that guy had... Sorry, 15. I think that's this guy right here. 2 ticks. No, because there's the guy between you guys. That's this guy over here. Alright, cool. So he's up to 17. As he rushes in towards you, and you quickly, what do you hit him with? What are you doing here?
Well, since he's at like the same height as me, I'm going to go for his armpits. You know, like jab for the armpits.
All right. As he comes swinging in overhead, you deftly move in between his impending strike and his torso, stabbing in through the plates of his cuirass easily enough, giving him a quick reason to pause and consider his life choices. As one after the next. With that said, you pull out, and any bonus action or anything else to declare?
Can I use my dash to get up on? Actually, no. I'm just gonna hold there and take a defensive posture.
That's fine and fine. And so you do. The camera's swinging from you to Laz in the distance on the other side of the battlefield. Squaring off on the other side from the Pasha on one of the guards of Fuzul's. One of Fuzul's guards. That was bad wording.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Laz is, if I'm squaring up, yeah, we're gonna rage, finally. I've let it hang for long enough. Let's go have fun. So Laz is gonna rage, and then we're gonna do reckless attack, and we will do great weapon master. So let us unleash all hell. So I get advantage. Gotta take the shot. Take 5. All right, so here we go. First roll. First roll is terrible. Thank God I have the second one.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Come on, buddy.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. There it is. That 20.
Holy
6.
shit.
26. I like it.
Never heard so much excitement from you.
Don't roll snake eyes.
There we go. So minus 5. So does that still hit at 21?
It misses by 40. Yeah, of course it
Son of a
hits.
bitch. Sweet. All right.
It smokes him like a cheap Cuban. So go ahead.
Roll
Just
damage.
don't roll snake eyes or some stupid shit, right?
All right. So here we go.
No.
So the first roll is 7 plus 3 is 10. And
10
then
points down.
You just double that, right?
No, you roll another gun. Roll again.
Okay. You roll again.
Ooh.
That was a little bit shittier. 2 plus 3 is 5. So that is 15.
Very nice. And this is
And
on
then
the guy between
We
you
have
and
to
the
add
left.
on 10 to the damage because of the Great Weapon Master, so that's
Jesus.
25.
Oh,
And then
okay.
And that is the first roll. Oh, and with raging, I get 2 damage to that, so it's 27.
As the Pasha's kind of dancing on the other side. You think you can best? And all of a sudden he watches as the fellow's neck emits a sudden spurt of blood that geysers off to the one side as you simply step forward, putting your weight between your left foot, his distracted neck, and your right foot coming through clean, his head, sits there for a moment, spinning in midair, if you believe it, from the quick strike of it with your massive axe. You basically, you choke up towards the head and using your whole arm through your weight right through it. It's a nice, clean, sharp strike. Like it was just, how can I put it? Like his neck were a sapling to a razor, if you will. So anyway, you cleave through. The whole of his head sits there spinning in midair, and then finally just lops off to the side, rolling down onto the ground. Spewing gore as it go, his body slumps unceremoniously to the ground, and the Pasha stands there, giving an approving nod as he looks around for the next quarry. As he looks towards the cart, hey?
Is there another guard there, or is that, I can't see.
As the camera pans in against, the Pasha looks behind himself, and then looks to the cart. As the camera pans around, actually, never mind. To this other side, let's get another strategic shot of this. There we are, that's better, yeah? Can you see this clearly? Ish, sort of.
There's me, the guard's down.
So there, man alive. Work with me, camera. Oh, wow. Wow, now it's really failing. Oh, it's all coming apart at the seams. Okay, seriously, your reality is bad, but I will get it under control. So, point being. Duder goes down, you're standing on the other side of him. Good times roll. Other guy on the other side of the Pasha, plus this guy right here. That's the guy Sorth was trying to attack last turn. Missed him with the jaws, point being.
Can I reach him with my... So, I know I have an extra attack, and then with Great Weapon Master, if I have a critical hit or reduced to 0, both in this case, I get an extra melee weapon attack, but I don't know how that combines.
The bitch of that shit is that you have to be within 5 feet of a dude to hit them next. You're carrying your momentum through all barbarian style, right? One swing to kill them all.
Yeah.
She's probably in the washroom, baby. Point being,
Too far out.
yeah, as it stands, unfortunately, you're too far out from it. Your standard extra attack, I'm pretty sure you could switch up to a ranged if you wanted to throw something. But that's up to you if you want to do that or not.
Can I use it to make a move to get over there?
You cannot.
Then?
You cannot.
Yeah, I cannot. All right. Where am I at? I know I got hit twice, right?
Indeedy.
And I'm trying to think of what my... I don't think we're at the point of having to use a superior healing potion, because that's a little bit much. That's an 8d4. No sense in wasting that yet. Can I one hand and throw a hand axe at my belt?
100%.
As a range?
I'm totally in for it.
All right.
Free action to pull weapons, so to speak.
All right. So let me get my equipment in there. Let me get a hand axe loaded up.
Roll it. Tell me
Action.
of your excellence.
Hand axe as a... Now, how do I... It has it listed as a melee weapon. Do I have to change anything on D&D Beyond, or just roll it with the +6? Does it change?
It's just it's still a strength roll and everything. Nothing changes.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Alright,
it's thrown.
All right, so I get a 15 + 6, 21.
Perfect stuff hits and roll damage. Standard as usual.
The damage for the hand axe isn't as nice. Oh, I like it though. 6 + 3, 9.
And this was on.
The guy on the cart.
That guy right there had damage on it, if I'm not mistaken. Cross. Maybe not, actually. Huh.
I pimp slapped that one earlier.
Did you hit it?
Yeah, with the bow. I just kind of smacked him upside with it.
Was that the guy you hit for 8
fine.
damage, or you hit him for...
It was like a measly 2 damage or
Yeah, it
something.
was. I don't see the guy for 2 damage, though. Where the fuck did he go? Alright, so if he got 2 damage before 3 damage or whatever... Alright, we'll put him here with thing. 2, we'll give him 3 just because. And what was it you gave him? 9? 8 just now?
9.
9. Bringing him to 12.
9.
Good stuff. He'll be dead in a moment, but as you throw the hand axe, it sails through the air, stabbing into the fella as he falls backwards, feathers flying around as the whole of the cart actually rocks with the weight of your strike. From there, that's you, right? Yeah? No? You got anything else? Did you want to move or anything?
If I can move,
You thoroughly can. I mean, you're totally open to do whatever you like still.
Yeah. Yeah, I will move towards the nearest enemy. I guess the guy that's on the cart. Well, he's about to. Yeah, let's go towards him. That's fine, of course.
Sure. I mean, you could go over to the other side of this guy if you want to be tactical about it.
Yeah, I mean, if I can get flanking to have advantage, that'd be
For sure.
always a lot of fun. Yep, that works.
So that's you there, and from there it is over to the Pasha, who whips about. As you run about and distract the small bird man, the Pasha opens up on and lets him have it with 6+, taking him down. Quick as you please. That guy is he not? Does he have a mark? He doesn't have a mark, actually. Shit. Maybe this guy hasn't taken any damage yet. So he's going to be at 8 damage himself. So with 8 damage there, he'll whip about, trying again. The second strike as it comes towards is dexterously avoided as the small bird man simply squawks and feathers fly, disappearing from the Pasha's path. And from there, the Vizier will move in upon the door, actually. Where is that fucking door? Easily do I do this? On me, man! This way! And they disappear into Fuzul's residence. You know what? I'll put these guys over here. With that, the Vizier vanishes from view. Actually, you know what? No, he doesn't do that. He says, on me, surrounds Bjorn with the spearman, and then rushes in aside Bjorn, grabbing a hold of him. He says a few words, and then suddenly vanishes from view. And that's going to be a... Let's see if I can get this. You watch as he steps in next to Bjorn, takes a quick swing with a swipe of his hand, opening up what looks to be a rift, not unlike what we're seeing on Orion's portraiture there, the galaxy, if you will, a whole range of stars. It suddenly materializes into a space beyond a furnished room that he suddenly rolls himself into. You notice almost as if there's like a vacuous effect to the space that's been opened up as he suddenly disappears with your companion in tow. As the spearmen line up, they suddenly take their attacks upon the steel bird. One after the next, they take their stabs. The first one is deflected just so, while the second one embeds itself for 8 damage. The final and third one swings wide, coming close, but not enough. Which one was fucking bird? Oh, there it is. Bring it to 75. Excuse me. With that, the spearmen doing their thing, and finally the crossbowmen taking their shots. It's going to be not bad, not great, and not good enough. And so that's going to be... Oh, no, sorry, wrong. No, that'll be fun, actually. 3+ for 6 points upon the Deuter with the... Actually, you know what? He's going to be... It's going to be this guy firing on the... On the archer in the distance here. So that's going to be... what did I say? So, 6. Good stuff. Finally, your crossbowman firing the shots off. One of the archers taking a bolt directly in the shoulder. screaming out in pain as he falls backwards, like so much like a 70s James Bond. He's like, you know, violently falls backwards. Camera pans upon from there to Bjorn's face as he's looking upwards for a moment, like blinking violently, sweating madly, speaking all sorts of words in tongues that no common man should. And then it cuts back to this guy right here, actually, as he leaps upon Sorth, bringing his blade to bear with a 15 plus bonus, baby. How do you like that shit? Yeah. 20 versus your AC, I think, hits.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay, good. I'm never sure. Now, where's my friggin... There, alright.
Be gentle.
I can't quite remember how much damage they do. I'm pretty sure it's +3. So 6 points of piercing damage. As the fellow stabs into you, he screams out, cawing in your ear with his massive beak. And... the other guy on the other side here, he is going to... from his position, yeah, just, you know what, try and attack it upon last. No, he's going to take an attack of opportunity from the Pasha. It's fine. Pasha takes a swing. Oh, he's going to hit. Shit. Is this the end for this bird dude? With 1 plus bonus damage on, he is going to be just alive. That's... Wait a minute, hang on. Is the guy between you guys? No, he's dead. No, that was the, sorry, that was the wagon dude. That was the wagon dude. There it is. Bringing him to... He is almost dead. 1 hit point left. He runs over to the other side, gets advantage on Laz, and is... Whoop, hello. Gonna do... 15 plus bonus. Delivering 7 points. Are you raging? Can't hear you. You're muted, dude.
You're muted.
I am raging, yes.
Alright, so half as much being 3. 3 points of damage you're taking currently. As he runs in behind and gives you a quick stabby up into the kidney. The other guy on the other side, he did his thing on Sorth. I already hit you with him?
You hit me with the guy that jumped on me.
That's right. And then down below, guard dude on with a 16 plus bonus. Damn, on the little guy. Shibuya. He is going to do 8 plus 3 for 11 points of slashing damage as he smashes down into your little form with a quicken. Faster than you can react. The steel bird suddenly gives out a squawk towards as the fellows in front actually going to make a save here. 12 plus bonus, 11 plus bonus, and 7 plus bonus. Bringing them to just too shy for any of them to make it. The lot of them are going to take 1, 2, wow, these are shit rolls. 5, goddamn, and 11.
You guys.
11 points of damage against them as the thing screams out against them. The massive steel bird lets out a massive cone of huge sonic shittiness that causes each of the guards to scream out and hold their ears for a moment. They all drop their weapons as they fail their saves, and they each take 11 points of damage. Oh my goodness. So many numbers. So much mob. As the camera pans against the scene, sorry, I think that's all of...
Ballista guy?
Ah, thank you. Take 5 experience. The ballista guy shouts,
You're the kid that
shouts
has
out
to be a
proudly
at the end of the day,
and
Alex.
twists the ballista over towards the biggest next target, and that would be none other than good old Laz as he unleashes. There's a massive release. As this thing comes in towards Laz, your barbarian instincts take hold and you simply look towards the impending tree, dodging out of the way like so much Neo to so many bullets. As you simply sidestep the impending destruction, it crashes down into the pavement as you give it a quick bat of your hand, just so it ends up avoiding the Pasha. It twists off through space, crashing down into the ground, rolling away and splintering pieces of bark as the camera pans again to show... I don't think there's anybody else. Oh yeah, the bird flies past and roosts on this point. Ooh, hello, come back here, motherfucker.
Oh, it died.
Alright. Sit, Fuzul.
I think 10 falling damage.
I believe that's it. Oh no. Hang on. Ahem. This guy moves, closing the distance. 11 plus bonus is going to be 16 against the Pasha's AC, which is going to be a hit. That's going to be 4 plus bonus for 7 points of damage on Hamid. Bring him to 15. As an arrow flies in, he regards it for the moment as it pulls it out of himself, throws it away, looks over towards the target, and then looks around to see who he can request for ranged service. As the other guy here rushes to approximately, he will unleash a 3+ is not going to be enough as another arrow flies and thumps into the wagon nearby harmlessly. With that, it is over to Sorth. Let's hear some heroism.
Alright, so I still have a bird on my head, right?
You do?
Awesome. Can I like grab him and slam him onto the ground? Like just kind of do like one of those throw him off of me?
I'm down with that, sure.
Awesome. Let's see. Ah, crap, maybe I'm not. I got a 4.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
As you go to grab a hold of him.
Free inspiration, don't forget.
Is this yeah, shoot. Screw it, yeah, I'm inspiring. I'm gonna do it. I need this thing to get off me.
You could just eat it.
I thought of that too. Okay, that time I got a 17.
Terrific. You can count it as a bite if you like.
Oh, okay. Maybe
Nice.
that's what I'll do.
A slam and bite.
Yeah, I'll just kind of like bite the side of him since he's on me.
Throw me athletics for the slam anyway.
15.
It's gonna be enough. What up, Rosie? So you grab a hold of this thing as a couple of the feathers start to pull out from his hide. You quickly re-grab and manage to yank the whole of him off yourself, smashing him down into the ground as you bite down into him. Fresh meat. And so, how much damage, sorry?
I got for damage. One sec. Roll the wrong one. 4 damage.
All of 4 damage? And then a
Yeah.
D6 for the slam, if you would.
And a D6 for the slam.
Please.
6. So 10 total.
Very nice. That'll be enough to kill him.
Sweet.
You
Finally.
tear out its neck as you break its little body. Do that on a roar or anything? I don't know what you do. 25 experience. It resonates throughout the yard. The primal brutality of it echoing from distance away can so many hear and will wonder of what primal reptilian beast somebody let loose in this city that day. As the camera pans against the blood and feathers falling away from your snout, the camera then swings to Mo! In behind the camel. Oh, who did what? What did I miss? I feel like, oh shit! I got a host. Rosie's hosting me. I feel so special.
Gotta teach that guy a lesson. List a man thinks he can just get back up or get replaced. I use my blast fireball on him.
Hit me. Ooh, 12 plus, and then not so good. The ballista once again saves well, and the dude not so much.
I hit for 29.
Jesus Lord Murphy H. Christ. So
Goddamn
with that
kid.
14, where the fuck is the ballista in here? There it is. Bring it to 27. But it is somewhat on fire, and sorry, the dude, while not dead, is not doing great after that. He's like half health already, but where are you? Yes.
Hey Mo, that was fireball on the ballista, right?
Yeah.
You guys have hit that guy before, yeah?
He,
Yep.
last time I hit him, he died, but he got replaced by another dude.
Right. Nobody's hit this guy. Okay, so
No, I don't think we touched this guy yet.
Yeah, can somebody finish him off for me real quick?
so 29. Good
Nope.
times. And with that, welcome back to that guy exploding as he is, with the massive conflagration of your fireball engulfing him, screaming out for mommy, for daddy, for relief, for waters, for something. The explosion takes hold and illuminates the whole of the place. As the camera pans against the kid who incurred it, what else does he do?
I'll dance on him.
You dance on the guy over there?
Mhm.
Okay. So you're gonna run all the way over there? It'll take you like 3 rounds.
No, I dance on the camel.
You dance on the camel?
Yeah, it's a little celebration for almost killing another man.
Are you gonna like climb on the camel to try and dance on it?
No, it's just for me only. I don't need anybody else seeing me.
I really don't understand what you're saying when you're saying you're dancing on the camel, dude. I'm sorry. I mean, I may be hosed and whatnot, but
I'm sitting behind the camel, right? And I shot that man with a fireball. He's almost dead.
right? Yeah.
So I'm pretty happy with myself.
Sure. I get all that, but the whole dancing on a camel thing, I'm a little lost on. Are you climbing on the camel to dance on it? That's all I'm trying to
That's
establish.
behind it.
Okay.
He's dancing with the camel. With
With the camel, but he's like behind it. This isn't like a perverted thing, is it? Do I have to change my stream? Easy, Cody. Jesus, man. I didn't need that. Christ, man. I'm trying to... Okay. So, okay, hugs. And then...
Yeah.
Love you very much.
Love
Good
you.
night.
Love you, Dad.
Good night.
Dang Fortnite kids and their trucks.
nice interruption to the bestiality going on. Good.
The camel
I mean, that could be canon if you wanted to.
gives a light kick towards where you're standing because it gets spooked. As a result,
Shoot at me?
it did. You take 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Are you dead now?
No, I got 7 left though. I don't think I brought a healing potion. Did I? I'm not sure.
How far away are you, Mo?
I'm on the camel. In the corner on the top left.
Yeah, I'm looking at the distance.
That camel so far is the one that did the most damage to me. I took 4 damage earlier, but I'm not sure from where.
And so with that, was that Mo?
Yeah.
It was.
I knocked prone from the camel shot.
No, it just kicks you hard in the thigh.
Yeah. That's gonna bruise later.
Hardcore. Barium, you're up.
So I got a question. The spearmen are like right near me, right? So I know I was up there towards where Bjorn was.
Oh, fuck me, this camera. Alright, there we are. And with that, I'm gonna get that all wired around. You can see that right there, okay? Ish.
I see. There we go. So we got one enemy in front of us.
Indeedy duty. So this is you. You have your 3 mercs in front, your turret there, and the steel bird. You've also got a guard on the other side of your companion here.
Alright, well, I'm going to trust the spearman, and I'm going to take target to the ballista, because I don't like that. I don't like that guy.
Alright.
And, you know what spell's coming up, because it's the only one that's going to reach the guy.
Let's hear about
I'm
it.
gonna cast a Scorching Ray.
One after the next, the bolts sear away from your hands as you take aim and fire.
First one was a 20, the second one a 13, the third hit was a 19. So that's only 2 hits, right?
That
The
is.
19 and the 20?
Indeedy, sir. Math 20 or not?
That was math. One sec, just double checking the math. Alright. So the first one was a 7 plus the arcane firearm was 7 more, that's a 14. And the second one is 9 more. It's like
Jesus.
23 damage.
Holy fuck. Not dead yet. Or hang on. Let me... Almost dead. Literally.
Damn. It's a hell of a roll, too.
Sorry, 24?
It was 14 and 9, 23.
23. Okay, yeah. So 52. I want to say 4 shy, technically.
Then
That
my
on the big guy?
The guy running the ballista.
Oh.
So as you, one after the next, fire off each of these bolts, he manages to actually slump over from pure wounded weakness on the last bolt, on the second bolt, thusly getting missed by the third fatal and final bolt that you would have sent into him. As he slumps against the ballista, breathing his last, coughing blood from his singed lungs, he looks down across the shield and barrel to where you reside. As the camera pans against your snout and face, you still have bonus in movement, I believe?
yeah, I'm actually going to
Line cover.
Yeah. There's a whole
I have
manor over
one
there.
more question,
Mhm.
and it's a measurement thing because the protector turret I put down has a limited range. And
Of?
let me find it. I believe it's 10 feet.
Range to move?
No, not to move, to activate its protection.
Oh, I see. It'll only fire on
Yeah.
things that are within 10
Yes.
feet of it?
So it emits a burst of positive energy that grants itself and each creature of my choice within 10 feet of the turret temporary hit points. So,
I'll give it to all your dudes. That's fine.
alright, that's what I was getting at.
Alright, cool.
Alright, so I would like to cast the protection on all of us.
Done?
And so 1d8 plus intelligence, which comes up to 9 temporary hit points.
That for all of us?
No, not for you guys, just for us, like the spearman and myself and the turret.
Okay.
That's why it's limited to 10 feet, because it can hit everybody within that range, and which is
Okay,
pretty.
so it's
It'd be
like a
really OP otherwise.
That's a serious number attempt, though. Gotta say. That's a good amount of temporary hit points.
Nice.
Alright, so, moving on from there. Are you moving at all, or are you staying where you are?
I'm actually going to take cover behind the turret if I can. Since that has a... If possible. If not, there are those boxes over there.
I mean, whatever. I'll allow it. There's other cover too. Actually, the camera pulls back here. We can show more of the scene. I don't know if you can see that. There's table and anvil and whatnot over there. Your turret, the workbench, as I was saying, and then the barrel on the other side of the entrance to the manor, and of course, as you said, the boxes on the side. I mean, I'd allow it. I'd allow more. I'd allow better and more cover aside the table, the workbench, than I would your turret. I'd say the turret gives you quarter cover. The workbench could give you up to 3/4 or full even.
All right, I'll take the workbench then.
You rush in towards, sliding against the workbench and placing yourself in a crouching position as such. Camera pulls back to show the whole of the scene as it is, with you situated as such, taking cover against the bench from the ballista. With that, your spearmen, feeling inspired, stand fast as the camera swings to show Orion. Oh shit, fucking man, dude's over. Holy fuck. Manual dexterity. Alright, as we were. Oh wow. Pointing at the ground. As we swing around, seeing Orion down there.
Alright, I'm still dealing with this asshole, aren't I?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see here. Okay, I am. I'm gonna. Actually, if I run, he'll have an attack opportunity on me, won't he? So.
Right back. Be right back.
So how beat up are we?
I have 9 health.
I have not been touched.
I'm hanging in there. I think I have to try and get over to Mo. Mo, how are you holding up, buddy?
If I get hit one more time, I'm letting down.
Yeah, we gotta get over to you. Now I have a choice. I can either smash one in your face for what, half?
I mean,
Maybe
technically,
take damage on impact.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how I have not been targeted. Because I was running straight up to Bjorn and then dually
Well,
had
because
the Vizier drop the spearman in front of me, and I'm like, dude, I'm safe here.
Bjorn's aggro was too high.
Well, because you're gonna hands on a target, and Laz can't help but be a target, so it's kind of how it goes.
I'm just surprised, like, the archers or ballista or whatever hasn't, hit me.
So I was trying to figure out here, how many guys do we have left up on our level, and then how do we get me down to the bottom floor fast?
I think it's just one guy on our level now.
That's it? All
I
right.
think so. I think it's just that blast bird.
I just have to figure out how to get down there quickly and not lose rage. I'm thinking about jumping over the ledge and landing on the poor guy that we threw down before.
That guy's killing Orion right now.
The same guy that we threw down is killing Orion?
Yeah.
Oh, what the shit?
He finally got up and went at him.
I don't know how much health points these guys have, but
The birds don't have much, but I don't know about the actual soldiers.
yeah.
Oh, by the way, I posted that story to the Discord. It is fantastic to read.
Was it? I gotta check it out. Love D&D stories. They're hilarious.
This was in the middle, right?
There's no way anything other than that camel can hit me, other than the guy in the ballista, but I'm not gonna kill him right now.
Just don't piss off the camel, bro.
He didn't like my moves.
Well, yeah, you got paid the troll toll.
That's the troll toll.
I'm gonna make sure to really slather your stuff up with piss, bro.
So, what does Orion do?
Yeah, Orion's just gonna. I gotta try and kill this guy. I can't really get away from him, so
True.
he's gonna try and slice and dice him.
Go for the armpits again.
Yeah, maybe the nipples this time.
Good lord.
Cut his nipples off. So in the first roll, I rolled a 25, math 25.
Misses by 78.
Oh, and then a nat 20 on the offhand.
Oh.
Ooh.
Misses is nat 40.
Nat 40.
Let's roll some damage.
Orion's so quick you can switch hands and gain a stroke.
That's right.
That's where the
okay,
stranger
so I don't have
interleaves.
sneak attack, so the offhand was 12 damage. That's the crit. And my oh shit. Oh no, I don't have sneak attack. So my main hand was 7, so 19 damage.
So this is 19 total all around?
Yeah, total for both.
Which one was this guy? I thought.
I hit him for 15 last time.
Right, here he is.
This is the guy thrown over the ledge, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you just hit him for how much?
19 total.
That totaling wrong? You gotta be in here. I might have knocked him off accidentally. Alright, cool. We'll count it as this. So there's this and then 14 you said? So
It was 19.
19. Alright, sorry. So it brings him to here actually. Alright, cool. Judging from I'm assuming that's him, so he's calculated up then. So he's good. He's nearly dead, as one might imagine at this point. Right. As you said, you rear back, you stabby into the fellow. As you ricochet off of his armor a couple of times, you then find your blade in between the platelets of his cuirass once again, and into his armpits. And he says, "Ah, not again!" As he proceeds to bleed a whole lot more, he's nearly dead at this point. And is there anything else to declare, sir?
I'm just going to, as he yells in pain, I'm going to spit in his mouth.
Oh.
I'll give him a dex check. It's a contested dex check, if you would.
Oh, he got lucky. I rolled a 7.
I rolled a 14. He's like, "Oh!" And it lands directly in his eye. And then he's like, "Not again!" And from there, over to Laz. What up?
All right. We have one left up here, right, with us? And I'm flanking?
That is partially true. There's one left, and he's on the other side of you.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Right there.
Let's fuck him up, and we're gonna go full bore again.
And fuck him up you shall.
Here
I
we
know,
go.
right, Rose?
Go, gadget weapon. Can't see it underneath there. So the first roll is a math 24, so... And then the second roll...
It misses by 103.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah,
we're definitely going with the first one. So yeah, it's 24 minus 5 is 19. Does it hit? It does.
Sorry, 19 damage or 19 to hit?
No, 19 to hit. So it's 20.
Hits.
I'm doing the Great Weapon Master.
Totally hits. Totally hits.
Okay, you're good to go.
Give me a damage total.
roll for damage is 7 plus 3 is 10, plus 10 is 20, and then plus 2 for raging, 22 for the first attack. And then, go ahead.
I mean, what can be said of axe use that hasn't been said of Laz? As you step in using your weight to do a quick uppercut, a voice in the distance echoes out, finish him. And so as you uppercut him into the air, you step forward and chop down through his descending form. As the two halves sit there comically spinning as if this were a Super Nintendo game and you don't know what that is, but that's what my reference is going to be. A moment later, you then kind of do the cheesy crisscross thing with them in the midair, and then they fall to the ground. And then a sort of flaming font appears for no fucking good reason that says Ginsu, I guess. I don't know how to say it. Please don't sue. You know what I mean? It's epic. It's amazing. The guy fucking vanishes from the playing field as the game quickly removes him just out of obligation. They're like, we're sorry. We're sorry. From there, though, as you are now covered in feathers, gore, and there's a nice little beak on the ground where once was a bird.
Dibs.
With that, anything else to declare, sir?
If there's no more bad guys up here, I need to get downstairs quick. So if I can move, if there's nobody else for me to stabby up here, then covered in my gore, I'm going to start making my way down the stairs as quick as I can.
Quickest way for you downstairs would be via the ledge. The stairs might take a while, but they are good. Do you want to take the stairs? Stairs are fine. They're double speed.
Sure. I was hoping to jump over and land on the dead guy, but the dead guy isn't on the pile of shavings. He was just busy getting stabbed by Orion, so...
Yeah, he'll be dead, but over there.
Yeah, we'll go for the stairs. Yeah, if I lose rage, I can waste another one if I have to. Not gonna be happy about it, it's gonna happen.
You can reach the steel bird if you want. You have another you have another 15 feet.
Yeah, I want to get over in the bird's face.
And with that, you rush down the stairs, your massive barbarian legs carrying you as fast as you can truck, heading in towards your destination, which is the opposition, that massive steel fucking thing. And so it is that you close the distance upon it as the camera pans from you to the Pasha.
Hey Mo, I care about you, but I had to kill things first, so like don't fuck with the camel for another round. Or catch up to me so I can smash him in the head with a potion.
Right on. The Pasha rolls a nat 20 to boot the cart over the edge. The cart, boom! Flies off, lands down on his head. He runs over the edge, lands down on top of it. Fucking 15 plus bonus. Landing down on it with blade in hand, he hero poses for a moment with it out to the side all ninja style. His massive red cloak flows down beside him. He leaps off. He runs in behind this guy on the other side of Orion. And with a nat 20 and a nat 20 on advantage, he runs in and fucks this guy's ass up.
Danger!
With an 8. Jesus Christ! I just rolled max on the 8 twice over.
What the hell's going on?
I don't know. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. This is fucked up.
Dude, the Pasha is jacked.
No
This is why
shit.
he's the boss.
Whatever, it's happening. But he rolls down there. As he rushes in there wordlessly, he just stabs into the fellow. The guy, he's got however much damage on him, he's done. As the Pasha's blade suddenly eviscerates through his torso and cuirass, the fellow just falls over to the side. As the Pasha tears him asunder and gives his blade a quick sort of... No, that's not the right one. It was the other one. There it is. and gets all the spatter off it. He gives you a nod and simply looks out towards the steel bird like so much majestic Adam West in the moment, but with like a mustache and goatee.
I'd just like to comment that Orion is just looking at the Pasha and just in shock.
You almost turned on them.
But not quite.
Oh, sick rolls. Makes me wish I had a camera here sometimes just for the fucking craziness. Anyway, with that said, the camera swings away, right? Swings over to show the spearman. Okay. The spearmen all do terribly as one after the next they futilely strike against the steel bird. To everyone's chagrin, they strike upon its wings, its paws deflecting the spears, and naught but air. In the background, the crossbowmen fire upon the archers. 2 shots land upon one of the archers here. Oh, hang on, wrong. Delivering all of 10 damage. That'll be this guy. Bringing him to 16. As the bolts, one after the next, sail in upon him, stabbing into his armor. He reacts, shrieking in pain, but holding his position. And from there, it is over to these archers here. The one attempting to kind of knock his arrow rolls a 1, fumbles, and drops his bow. It drops down and off the wall, falling away from his grasp as he stumbles towards it. In the background, the other one just to miss wide as the arrow thunks into the wagon a ways away from where Sorth is standing. The dude here is actually going to move. Oh, hello. Oh, and goodbye. The dude here is going to move down to there. Within 18. Actually, you know what? He yeah, with an 18 plus bonus, the Ballistaman fires down towards where the Dragonborn has simply taken cover, only to find the ballista fires down and a moment later smashes through. As the ballista bolt crashes past and incurs upon you. Where the hell did it go? With a 7 and an 8 for 15 points plus 2 of damage.
I was away for a moment. Who's getting hit? Is this me?
Oh no, this is Barium for 17. It was 18 plus bonus, by the way.
Are you there, Barry? We see lots of motion ahead, but...
For 17, that takes my temp HP and 8 more, down to 30.
Sorry, hold on. What's your AC?
15.
Okay, yeah, I still hit you. Alright. Just had to be sure. With that said, despite your plus 5 for cover, guy manages to hit a 23, piercing into you for as much damage as your temporary hit points gone. You're a bit winded, but otherwise all right. From there,
Wait, it was 23 total?
23 to hit you.
Oh, alright, sorry.
The steel bird squawks out, crying about, and then suddenly conducts a massive winged charge. As it do, It flaps its massive steel wings and launches itself from its hydraulic legs as it smashes away. Laz, 2 of the guards, and Barium can make dex checks as well as your turret thing if it can.
Now I get advantage on my dex saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Not blinded, deafened, or incapacitated. Sweet. Let's go.
Got an 18 on the dex save. I need to check the turret.
You roll just barely out of the way of the massive impending form.
First one's a 20. Second one's a 16, so I'll go with the 20.
Okay. You dive just so. The 2 guards roll shit. Cleaved by the massive wings of the steel bird as it sails through, charging past. Laz, you manage to jump just so out of the way, managing to avoid the worst of it. One of the wings still clips you, conducting half damage. Laz, you take half of 7, which is going to be 3 points because of your rage and your successful save, so half of half. Meanwhile, the guards each are going to take 11, 14, plus 2.
Dude, those wings are fucked up. Jesus.
Sorry, Laz can take 1 more, by the way. Meanwhile, as I was saying, 9, 14, plus 2, 16. So you just go to 16. They're almost... You can see that they're all exceptionally weakened from this massive strike. Oh, sorry. Actually, I was only hitting 2 of them. My apologies. Ooh, that's sad.
So wait, I just have to roll a d20 for the turret, I think, because it says if it has to make a check or saving throw, treat all of its ability scores as 10 plus 0.
Please do.
And it got a 9.
Fabulous. It's also going to take, as I said, 16 points of damage. As the thing screams out and flies across the battlefield, smashing through the lot of you, landing on the other side, as it do. Camera panning up to show in the distance the massive chaos unfolding. The squawking metal thing struts to a stop as the camera pulls back and the archers will do their thing. As the one takes a shot down at the Pasha with a 14 plus bonus, he hits. And with the 19 plus bonus, the other one hits too. 2 arrows sail down upon the Pasha for a 5 plus 6 for 11 points of damage upon Hamid. 26 actually. So. Oh my goodness. Is that English?
Is the bird back up top again? Is that what?
It's smashed through in towards where Barium is standing, on the other side of your spearman and the turret.
Got it.
So if I was to show on there, Birdman there, Barium here, turret you.
Got it.
And with that, it is over to Sorth, who is here.
So peaceful up here. Alright, what are we gonna do? The ballista guy's still walking, right? Well, sitting.
Ballista guy is.
Awesome. I'm gonna whip out my bow and take a beautiful shot at that guy.
Do it. He's got an AC of 18 if you want to hit him.
Oh yeah, I got him, 23.
Fucking A.
That's a 5. Plus that and that.
Tell him
that was
what
only,
you got.
Oh, what's that? 11 damage?
11 damage.
Yep.
Okay. Ballista guy is down. With 11 damage, he is up to 63. That puts him over the top. He slumps as the arrow flies in and stabs into his head from between the shields of the thingamabobber there. Thanks, Stella. Rock on, yeah.
I can
Hey, you can what?
take a second shot, right?
You have extra attack, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Fine.
Fly at her.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and take out one of the archers.
Sounds good. You
Preferably
knock
the one
another
that still
arrow,
has the
twist
bow.
about, and fire away.
Ooh. 20.
Did you
Nat
really?
20.
Nat
Yeah.
20 or math 20? Nat 20,
Nat-
wow.
Nat 20, yeah.
The fellow in the distance shrieks out as the arrow punctures into him for double damage. Let's hear about that.
Alright, so let's see. So there's... Oh, it was only 13. Oh, wait, and then plus my 2d6s. Or no, 1d6. Yeah. Okay, just 15.
15 brings him up to 31. Not bad. As the arrow strikes into his shoulder, he spins slightly, catching himself against the stone parapet. He readjusts himself, taking posture again and trying his best to adjust now with an arrow in his shoulder. You watch in the distance as a moment later he pulls it out of himself, shrieking as he does, and throws it to the side. With a limp arm now, he throws his one arm to the side behind him and pulls out a small hand crossbow. With the limp arm now, he tries to reload it, but he can't. So he puts the crossbow. He puts the crossbow in this hand. He pulls a bolt out. He puts it in there, pulls it back, and he takes it back in this hand. Ah! Anyway, so he manages to get that done in one turn, having never really trained with a limp arm. But why the fuck not? With that said, he's clearly not doing well, and it's over to... Sorry, do you want to move or anything else to declare, sir?
No, I'm pretty safe up here. I'm just gonna chill.
Very good. And so the lizardly one did chill as the camera pans over to Mo. Once again, next to the camel that is spooked by his dancing.
So the ballista man is dead, right?
Ballistaman is dead, yes.
Okay.
The game is going to remove his body to save on polys. Video card in my system suck.
Oh wait, sword is still up on the up, right?
Very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go over to the edge and start sniping at people from the top.
So you run over to the edge there, as it were. Excuse me. You're going to what now?
I'm gonna start sniping at people from the top.
At, what would you like to hit? Down below currently, of all the opposition that you've had to face, there is only the steel bird remaining. Otherwise, there's the archers on the wall, which you can't see. But
Those archers are bigger than me, so I'll take care of them first. Use my last second level scorching ray on one of the archers.
as the scorching rays go off, one after the next,
25 math.
hits.
I got 9.
Terrific stuff.
Yeah, I got it roll it 3 times. For finding it. And then 11. Does that hit?
11 misses by 5.
Okay. So hit 2 of them, or both for 9.
Both for 9, so 18.
Yep.
You guys watch as the kid fires off 1, 2 bolts. Sorth, you watch as the kid sears the archer on the wall, cooks him where he stands. The archer there is getting ready to... Gets blasted once, and he's just vibrating on the moment, seizuring with the chest, searing with the massive smoldering point where the scorching ray is blasted upon him. And as he stands there, dying for a moment like an old cheesy 70s villain. A moment later, another blast sends it over the edge, and the guy does a perfect sort of cheesy Power Ranger style front flip off the wall, heading down into the sand below, screaming the whole way down.
Are there any small rocks nearby?
Are there any small rocks nearby? Excellent question. I would say, yes.
Like, specifically less than 5 pounds.
Sure.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use a cooking spell. The catapult. Shoot at the other first woman.
Fair enough. Let's hear about that.
Did I save a 14?
Guy's gonna fail.
He failed?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't
That's getter damage for those of you who don't know.
I got 19 for damage.
Oh.
Like I said,
19 damage with a pebble?
fucking sick, eh?
Jesus Christ.
It could be anything that's 5 pounds or less. It's sick. It's like, oh, his cup?
Wow.
Sure. 19 damage on that guy is going to bring him to 19 points of damage, given he hasn't taken any yet.
Wow.
As this flies away and smashes against him, he shrieks out as you hear a distant gunk as the stone careens off his helmet. From there...
Really? Guess what? Guess what?
What?
It's all magic time. It's all magic time.
Oh no.
I'm rolling on 100. Guys.
Hold on to your butts.
Which one is that?
Did he roll a 1? Right, it only goes...
One for one magic.
Motherfucker.
Every time I cast a level 1 spell or higher, I get a d20 to roll. And if I get a 1, I can roll wild magic.
So what's your roll on the wild magic?
Hold on, I'm looking for it now.
Who's turning into a guinea pig? Someone's turning into a guinea pig. It's gonna fucking happen.
Wild magic. I'm gonna search it up. What's the
Do you
wild
just
magic?
match up the number to the spell?
Okay, I got 20, 25.
Yeah, there's a whole wild magic table and it's got some crazy crap in it.
Okay, 25. An eye appears on your forehead for the next minute. During that time, you have advantage on wisdom checks.
Third eye, there you go.
Okay,
Nice, that's a win.
That's a good one.
I got an eyeball on my forehead.
As your spell flashes out and the arcanic energies swirl about, there's a brief moment of intense focus that happens, and you feel yourself suddenly drawn upon yourself. And as you stare out amongst the massive battle in front of you, your companions and whatnot suddenly melding into the streams of color that represent them. And you feel an intense pain overtake your head as you feel an incredible power well up from within you. And without any explanation, as your fingertips seem to sear and burn with the powers that you've just released, you feel the whole of you, almost you could say glow, with an incredible power that you don't know the source of, the reason for, but as it overtakes you, washes across you, and your eyes flash for a brief moment, it all ebbs a second later, as you feel an incredible piercing pain suddenly take over all. Against your forehead, you scrabble, trying, clawing unnaturally, instinctually, something, until finally you stop. And as you face towards the camera, we watch as a slit simply opens up.
I'm gonna touch my forehead.
You do so, and have you ever touched your eyeball?
Yeah.
It feels like that, and you quickly recoil in horror and pain. And as you look at your finger in this third eyeball, in this brief moment, everything moving in slow motion, the steel bird crashing through the table and barium, rolling, diving to the one side, splinters of wood bits of metal and a fucking anvil flying away as the massive steel bird in the background crashes through. You simply pull your finger away from your eyeball, staring at it, though you can see the whole of your palm directly in front of your nose.
Not again.
The camera pans all the way down from this strange scene to in fact show Barium, like so much fucking John Woo would be proud of, diving the fuck out of the way of this massive bird that comes crashing through you. This huge hulking form, as you dive alongside, the workbench and whatnot smashes, exploding against its metal form as it screams into position, coming to a screeching, grinding halt in the dirt and sand, leaving a massive splash of dirt that covers against you. You recoil to your feet, recovering up onto your stance, staring over towards it from where you stand.
So, more measurements. Who's within 15 feet of me right now?
The bird. And
Just
your
the
turret.
bird?
And your turret.
Well, it's gotta die sometime. I
Hmm.
want to use Thunder Wave.
That sounds like a
Which
plan.
is anything within 15 feet.
It's gonna roll a 6.
Thunder Wave. I actually want to hear what is the story with Thunder Wave?
Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, each creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, they take half as much and isn't pushed. When you cast the spell using a spell slot of 2nd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d8. And then I also have a d8 from, what's it called? Can't remember it. From Arcane Firearm. Which comes out to 21 damage.
21 points of damage?
Yep.
Good lord, man. As it explodes against the creature, where is it? That's same, man. Oh, there it is. 75, 21, yeah. The whole of it explodes under the incredible pressure of your massive thunder wave. As it crashes against it, the creature takes one quick step towards you to swing in with its claws. It suddenly stops, seizing to a halt as its joints fuse with the thunderous lightning power that you release upon it. As it comes to a halt, and a moment later, seized, falls over in the dirt with a clang, unable to move, and no better than a simple metallic statue. Your ballista, pieces of it searing and sintered in the distance, sear away in the sand, burning to a crisp as they etherically begin to dissipate. A single guard in the distance runs back and forth, helplessly, unsure of what to do. Because that's what the AI would do at this point, because it has nothing better to do. Was there anything else to declare, Barium?
The sad thing is my turret actually passed the saving throw. It didn't matter, it's too much damage. But no, that's it.
With that said, the camera pans against your face to show the flashing reflection of everything happening in your eyes as a moment later it zooms in upon Orion. The Pasha looks upon you as the camera pans against the scene. A single archer in the distance stands ready as a quick little montage takes place where he fires an arrow that misses and a couple of the crossbowmen fire upon him and end his life. He falls off the wall a second later. The camera pans against everybody as the crossbowmen and spearmen move together, assembling in position and asking amongst each other for orders.
Well done, everyone. That coward ran away. You mustn't let him escape for long. Shall we pursue him?
As the camera pans against the place, showing the structure as such, you entered in through... hello. Ahem. Fucking thing. Come on now. As I was. Holy shit. Come on, manual dexterity. Manual dexterity. So, as I was saying, you entered in through there, and what you did was you went right. And you went up a bit of ways to a second story. You went to there, you're pretty sure. But where did he go in all this place? You're not sure. The manor, foreboding and massive in stature as it is, the home of the crime lord Atronach Fuzul, the bird keeper, the egg hatcher, he who is regarded by many as one of the greatest in Dashajen. Here you stand in his yard, the blood of his men on your hands, and his manor before you. The camera pans against your faces as the Pasha comes in behind you, and giving a quick, "What now? What is it to do, huh?"
I feel we must pursue him and finish this.
Indeed, so it shall be. Are we to go now? Or is there some other strategy afoot that I am not aware of?
Well, what do the rest of you think?
He walks in amongst you and points his sword around. This was supposed to be about some sort of repayment, and so far I now have blood all over me. Not that I mind, but really, this is poor business.
I'm gonna hand Mo a potion.
Chug it.
With him retreating, he knows he is cornered, and there can't be much hope left for him. Perhaps now he can pay his due, with not only his life and money, but perhaps a driver to replace Rico.
Fine, so be it.
Smack my lips.
If we are to be off, then let us be. As you smack your lips, the sugary taste taking effect and the hit points washing through your bloodstream, the camera pans against the lot of you as the massive manor presents itself.
Laz is just gonna go forward and try and kick the door in.
Can I investigate the dead robot bird thing?
Yep, you totally can.
Source is just gonna collect that beak.
You do so. Laz rushes in and smashes through the front door with ease. As he does so, he disappears inside. Loading screen takes effect.
I wasn't planning on going in. It was more like the Fezzik kind of thing, like kick the door in and...
Oh, okay, fair enough. You Sparta open the door and then stand to the side like a maitre d'.
I'm not looking to completely die yet.
No, fair enough. I'm assuming everybody assembles down below.
Yes.
The Pasha looks to you all and says, "We should leave the mercenaries out here to secure the area. That way we are not surprised in our ascent, huh?"
Agreed. Yes, that is a smart idea. What about Bjorn? Is he,
Yes, without Bjorn.
Take care of him.
He looks over towards you, the Pasha looks towards you and says, "And where is Mansour? Did he take him then?"
it appears.
Then he is safe. There is nothing to worry about. What you should worry about is your own hide, and that of your companions. My friends, this day we have chosen fate, it seems, huh? Let us see what it deals us.
Can I offer the Pasha potion, kind of like a.
Yeah, you totally can. He puts up a hand and says, "Don't you worry, my friend." He suddenly produces a small bottle. I have my own.
I'll take that, man. Thank you. I'm quite upset. Thank you very much. Yes.
Fucking little shit.
Hey, what about me?
As the lot of you,
Hey, let's take a look at this mechanoid, this bird thing before we leave.
I agree.
Perhaps there's something useful within it.
I'm down another 2.
Bet we can harvest something from it.
I gotta go shopping again.
go ahead and throw me investigation.
Hey Barry, what are its wings made out of? Because
It's
that
all
shit
metal.
fucked up a lot of people.
It's all metal, razor metal.
Actually, I don't know shit. I rolled an 8.
As you look upon this thing, all you can think is magic. Either that or gnomish construction of some incredible fashion. The whole of it over is made up of all little gears and joints and whatnot that you couldn't even imagine riveting together in the fashion that they are. This thing is immaculate and incredible in a way that nothing you've ever seen has been in the past. Clearly the sign of some incredible wealth, incredible talent, incredible obsession. With that said, the thing is some sort of fucked up at this point. With the Last Thunder Wave, its incredible construction, although so well put together, has reached its limit and has shown its fragility in the face of incredible power. With that in mind, all the joints at this point are seized, bent, and in general just no good. As the whole of the thing sits, effectively seized throughout all of its joints and gears, it is no better than a simple piece of junk metal.
I'm sorry, Orion. I think I destroyed it.
Really now? Can we smash it open? Is there anything inside of it? What runs this thing? There's gotta be something.
You can try, but I think it's scrap.
Very well. Let us carry on.
What do those potions heal for?
8d4 plus 8. They are fucking massive. So I hope you really needed it.
I did.
I had 9
I needed every bit of it. I needed 8.
Nice.
So I'm assuming
Oh, damn it.
everyone's chasing in through the front door.
I'm assuming Orion's going to lead. I'm going to take up my position as usual next to the Pasha. Although at this point, he fucks more shit than I do, so. I don't know who's protecting who.
Actually, I'm gonna turn around and look at Mo.
Mo! You first, youngest first, let's go. Come on, lad. I'll be right behind you, don't worry.
No, thanks.
You've got that third eye. You can see more than us. We need you up front.
I want to say that your wisdom lends to your passive insight and perception.
Yep. Passive insight. So I'm just gonna, instead of going towards the creepy midget, I'm gonna go towards Raz like always. Maybe if he doesn't notice, maybe I'll climb onto his shoulders.
God, Orion, you're so cowardly.
If Mo starts to climb on me, I will literally grab him by the back of his neck. I'll walk in first with him, next to him, but it's gonna be one of those like
Body shield.
yeah, like no, not holding you up front, but kind of like dealing with your kid when you're like. So this weekend we took my son to go to an escape room, and like he got freaked out because of loud noises, and it was like, dude, you're gonna get through this thing. Like just like, grab this, grab that, we're gonna get stuff done. I see it as kind of that moment, like, walk, we're gonna go together. You know, I'll be right next to you, we're gonna do this. Yeah, there you go.
Come on!
Stick my tongue out at creepy midget once again.
That's fair enough.
All right. And with that said, you guys are headed in towards the manor then?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
I've got Mo by the scruff of his neck, and I don't know who's following him behind us.
Perfect stuff. You guys head in towards the entryway. As you do so, the doorway leads to a dark chamber that suddenly becomes illuminated as your eyes adjust. It is expansive, as Orion remembers it, with a large expansive hallway leading off to the right and left. This large two-story space that you step into presents itself with a spiral staircase leading up to a second story directly in front of you. You can see that there are a few doors up ahead, above on the second floor, but as I said, there is a main hall to the right, large and in charge, about 1 story tall, arched in marble, and again the same thing off to the left. To the right is where you went when you came to meet Atronach the first time. His office is being over towards that tower. You are currently in this area.
You take any lead there, Ryan?
You don't see any guards at the moment. In fact, although you hear things in the distance, you don't see any movement immediately. And actually, you know what?
But we need to go in slowly.
Here's something I'm gonna. It is 10 to 10 Pacific, and this was an impromptu game. So for our Easterners, are you? We can call it here if you like.
I'm wide awake.
I mean, we can call it, but like I'm literally wired to this.
I think. I mean, if we call it now, at least Alex could get to see the end.
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm worried about. Like, I'm wide awake too, but I don't like leaving Alex out for too much. Like, it made sense in that battle because he was fucked up, you know. But
well, he's still fucked up. Like,
I mean, we still haven't found him yet, though. I mean,
Mansoor fucked
way
off
is
with him
good.
to heal him. Like, to get meta
he's kind of
about it.
out of commission, right?
Yep.
Oh, I missed something about Mansoor. I'm sorry, Julie.
No, I was just saying, Mansoor fucked off with him to heal him. So, you know, he'll be back when he's back. But point being, I don't mind ending it here just because it is a nice little intermission area. Although I don't mind continuing it either. Votes? Votes?
Okay, so
I don't like leaving people on.
I can do more.
That's totally helpful.
Okay. I don't know. I think it's a good spot to leave it, but that's just me.
I agree with Cody. I would prefer Alex to be here for this part.
Okay.
Even if he's not involved, I don't know.
Yeah. He could be. I mean, he could be getting healed.
100%. Like, I have no issue. I have no issue involving him. I don't really care. It's fine. Like, dimensioning dooring him back is fine. But point being, so we're ending it,
Unless you.
or are we gonna continue?
Uh,
Are we gonna Are you?
we could continue for a bit until we reach like whatever awaits us in this.
You know, just maybe a little further. Just maybe like, I don't want Alex to miss too much. Maybe just a little further. It's fine. Just maybe a little further. There's not too much.
Alex is gonna.
It's not like Alex. You know, blah, blah, blah. It's not like Alex. You know, whatever. Yeah, we can keep going a little further. It's fine. It's okay. Yeah, I totally get it. Totally.
For a dramatic effect, I think it'd be good. We find what's awaiting us inside. And
Oh yeah,
take the
totally.
bar.
Just to get the point.
I don't want him to miss, you know.
No, I don't want to miss. Let's keep going. So anyway.
To kill that bird. So. That bird death.
But the biggest question is, has he finally lost his nickname? Because like Ballista Proof kind of
I mean,
Well, he's not
He's
dead.
still alive.
He's not dead, and it's true.
he
That
has
is
one
true.
health, so
That is true. He ain't dead yet. Don't put me on the cart.
I think he's sexually attracted to ballistas at this point.
Powerful, velocity, wood. The three most favorite things in my world. Oh, so
yeah,
That's it. We're changing him over. He's ballista sexual.
yeah.
oh my God, we're gonna explore new themes here on my D&D channel. Totally, we're gonna cover new ground here, everyone. Watch out. So, okay, I've described you have two main, single-story tall hallways. To the left and the right, arched that they are, marble covered, beautiful things, very authoritarian. They are covered in tapestries depicting all sorts of portraiture, fabricated of hand-buffeted fibers. You can see they're very nicely crafted. There's urns and statuary around, opulence of all sorts. The spiral staircase leading up itself is made of a rather deep red wood, and the steps are each set with marble tile. The whole of the area echoes with your breath, rapid and adrenaline fueled, and you can hear the echoes and cries of orders being shouted in the distance as defenses are set throughout the manor. You start to hear steps running towards your position from the left.
All right, so we've got a hallway off to the left, a hallway off to the right. The hallway off to the right is where Orion has gone before. The room ends in front of us with a spiral staircase up, and there's two doors at the top of the stairs.
Correct, Amundo.
I think we all
100%.
look at Orion going, yeah.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Every time I've been here, I've gone to the right.
It's probably indigestion.
I don't know to the left. And I was coming down from a cactus juice high there, so I can't really kind of blur.
Well, given that it sounds like there's people coming from the left, I vote for Remy.
Do I see
Very well.
my ideal eyeball?
You don't see anything with that eye. He's blind.
Wait, wasn't your eye only good for a minute?
Oh yeah.
That's not what you're doing it?
Oh, yeah.
Now, yeah. If I was seeing back into my forehead, feels like
Just sinks back in.
I will see you later.
Aye. Nice joke, bro.
Wait. Could we message Alex and see if he'd be able to join now?
Oh, that's possible. Oh, well, shit. Did you at least kill him, or is it gonna? Oh, it sounds like he's around.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna be fucking dragging ass on the ice tomorrow morning.
I said we can quit now, man. Like, it's okay to...
I'm into it, and I will have to explain to my skating coach. Like, sorry, I am hurting.
I've mixed all these in and I gotta pick them out, sorry. Alright, cool. There's that, there's not that. Okay. So I can just find the one there. I'll tell you where the other one went for whatever reason. That's over here, actually. There's pile, by chance. It's possible. Doesn't seem to be the case. Alright. Man, I got no luck with this fucking candelabra. Alright, anyway. Give me that. Oops. That. And right there. Alright. And that there. And we'll put that like that. And that like that. Okay. My walls here now, so. As you guys head down the main hall, you guys can see at the far end a set of double doors still sitting open. A table sits to the one side with the candelabra on it. And through the open door, you can see, Urian, the menagerie. You can see off to the side the chair that you were situated on. As I was saying, the chair off to the side that you were situated on once a moment ago, a moment being several hours prior. But as you head in towards the door, gentlemen, as I said, you can see the menagerie above, beyond the doorway, and can hear it. Moreover, the many squawks and squeaks of so many birds inside that space ahead. You can also see the set of doors ahead beyond that chamber leading to the tower proper where you assume Fuzul has his residence, his home, his personal quarters.
This place always reminded me of Matt.
Matt.
I don't know why, but...
Always, you've been here once.
Well, I've been here twice. I came to tell him about the meeting, and you know,
Who's that?
you remember Matt, our bird friend.
Did I eat him?
I hate birds.
No, Matt went on the top secret mission, and he's still doing it. I think, or he went boom. I'm not sure.
I've never met
Anyways.
him that.
Who is that?
Perhaps we should go through these doors, right here, and find the quarters of Fuzul.
Who's that?
Yeah, who's Matt?
Don't worry about it, Maui. You'll learn about it eventually. Or you'll meet him in the afterlife. Who knows?
You're making this Matt guy up.
Is that a chest? Do I
It
see a
is.
chest there? And was it sitting there before when I was here last time?
No,
Or did it walk over there?
it wasn't
Try
there. It wasn't there before.
It wasn't there.
Made out of what, metal or wood?
Oh, what's on the table?
A candelabra.
Can we throw it at that? Can I
you
throw it
like.
at that?
Yeah, if you like.
I don't trust random things.
Ooh, look at that chest.
You throw the candelabra at the chest. It bounces off it.
Okay.
Boink.
Still not gonna touch it.
I'm gonna touch it. Ooh, treasure!
You do so.
Yes, Mo. Open
It's-
it.
It's a wooden chest.
Is it like locked?
I
went
mean-
up to it. Is it locked?
Sorry, you what now?
I went up to it. Is it locked?
I mean, you went up to it. Do you twist it? Do you try to open it?
Yeah, I do try to open it.
Okay, cool. I mean, hang on a second. I think it's, as you open it up, there's I need you to make a dex save.
Six plus 2 is 8.
Oh shit.
That's a shit roll on my part. You're in luck.
Maybe that's
7, 11, 15. 15 and 6 is 21 points of frothing, flaming, conflagratory, shitty damage that explodes as shrapnel bursts in all directions. Laz, you can also make me a dex save because you're technically within the radius.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it just sucks, I know. The table explodes away, the doors blast off their hinges, the whole of the place rumbles, and all the birds inside squawk and squeak ever so loudly.
I'll pull my cloak over my head.
My first one is a 21 math. My second one, dex with advantage, is...
It's gonna be half of 21, so you take 10.
Yeah,
Actually, you
stick
take
with the 21.
Yeah, you take 10. And so it is.
I feel like you did this on purpose, so that you calculate exactly how much you get before I die.
Did I seriously get you dead on?
Alright, so Laz is going to imbibe a potion and hand one off to the sorcerer.
Don't waste
Sorcerer?
one on him.
You don't
He's
leave
just gonna get
people.
himself killed again. What?
Don't leave people behind.
Wait,
As
he's
the
still
explosion
alive, not-
blasts the kid into Laz's arms, you kind of, like a Disney cartoon, catch him in midair, dunk, and then you and give him the potion, and then drop him and throw away the jar. Then you look at him, shaking your head in disapproval, I imagine. Sound about right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, it's kind of like, God damn it, like I'm just kind of frustrated.
As the kid lands on his feet, once again, thanks to your companions, there's a brief moment where maybe the kid thinks about, well, maybe he doesn't think about the sabotage he's caused upon the van of the people that are helping him out such in this grave, terrible battle. Probably doesn't give a shit about that at all. Point being, though, is that the explosion goes off and his life is saved once again by the people who he sabotaged. Kid lands on his feet and is okay. Hey, how about that? Did you roll for the potion healing? I hope you did, because now that's how many hit points you have.
I did mine, I don't know what Mo did.
Is it 8d4?
8d4 plus 8.
They're going fast,
How many of
people.
those do we have left? None?
I've got 3 left.
Hey, no matter what, I'll still get max HP after I drink one of those. Unless I roll a
I mean, I rolled like a motherfucker. I rolled 32, so I was very happy.
I rolled a 16. But it's still more than my total HP, so I'm okay.
I'm gonna slink through the door ahead, stealthily, and go to the left.
Sounds good. Just one issue that I didn't think about earlier. Actually, I'll just do it with these guys.
So while he's figuring that out, so Bjorn was taken not by Fuzul. Bjorn was taken by
Mansoor.
Mansoor. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
They kind of just goofed out together. They're
Got it,
romancing.
okay.
Probably.
I'm looking at debris. Is there anything left? Anything valuable?
There's literally nothing there except shrapnel of wood. So, as you step through the doorway, Orion, you hear a loud squawk as you look overhead to see a massive bird thing flapping up overhead as it sights down upon you with its massive stature. And much to your chagrin, you hear another squawk as another one flies in on the other side.
Okay.
Before I leave the room, can I pick up 3 pieces of shrapnel?
As this occurs, Orion, what do you do?
I'll look up at the birds.
And it cuts to black. And the credits begin to roll. Because now I'm going to cut it just so, honestly, we can get Alex in on this. Because it doesn't sound like he's going to join in, eh?
No, he can't.
Okay.
Apparently.
And I don't want to pull any punches for the next segment. So, with that said, it cuts to black as you look up towards these massive forms and you realize that they were some of the things you saw in the cages. Now massive and ravenous. I want you to imagine like the Looney Tunes Tweety that would mutate and eat Sylvester. So it's like
the Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah. So it's like
yeah.
it's Jekyll Tweeties that are coming in towards you. What a term.
All right.
Right on.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I should think so. So as their massive stature slow-mo is in upon you, and you take whatever posture with whatever expression, the credits beginning to roll. I ask Sean, would you like to was your Robert's released?
This was fantastic. Like it was great. For playing Laz, this was fantastic. Like just smashing shit, breaking things, and it's good. I'm looking forward to continuing this on and seeing how we get everyone back together again. And Laz has his strokes of genius though.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like throwing the candelabra at the chest. Didn't save him from damage, but at least he had a thought.
As painful as that might have been for him.
Still gonna hurt, but at least he had a thought.
I'm down with that. We're done. Mr. Dobransky, would you like what Jay was released?
I like the impromptu, game. Just like, hey, everyone get in this real quick. That was cool.
Right on.
I like that a lot of things actually went off for our characters. Like for once, Mo's negative effects went off. Laz got to go all out. The Pasha got to go Super Saiyan. Everybody got to do something.
I can't believe the fucking rolls I got.
Dude, that was crazy.
Fucked. Honestly, I've never if I was a player, I'd never get that. 2 20s and then 2 maxes on the die.
But it's fitting for the Pasha. Like this some dude I'm kind of tired of all you people, so I'm just gonna fuck some shit up for all of you.
Yeah, and then fucking totally did. I didn't expect it to go off so good, but yeah, that was great. Sorry,
overall, I thought it was great. I didn't really not like anything. It's pretty good.
All right. Rick, would you like at least?
So I like the quick assembly of everyone. Like, that was great that most of us could get together.
D&D players, assemble!
The only one that couldn't get together is the one that was already pinned to the ground, So that was
so it worked out, after fashion.
I enjoyed. It's gonna sound funny, I guess. Well, maybe not. I enjoyed that I finally got targeted. I put myself in a position where I was trying to help Bjorn out. I was trying to save him, give him some backup, and I was out in the open, which I normally don't do with my character. And for a while, I'm like, dude, am I getting hit by archers? Am I getting hit by ballistas? What the hell's going on? Then you spawn the spearmen in front of me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not gonna get hit. And then you surprised me, and that was good. And I was finally able to use a spell I haven't been able to, which was Thunder Wave.
That was good shit,
actually.
That was good shit.
All the characters seem to have something intense going on. And Mo was finally able to throw out some of his special fancy magic. That was cool to see.
Mm-hmm. Right on. What was your least favorite part?
Alex wasn't here.
Fair enough. Ben, what'd you like? What was least?
liked almost dying, like, on the chest. I knew something was gonna happen, but to be hit for 1 HP, that was just so perfect. Like, almost, I didn't die, but... And it had the exact effect I desired. No offense.
Fair enough. That's fine. Fair enough. What was the least favorite part?
Nothing really, just kind of missed Bjorn.
Fair enough. Cody, would you like was it released?
I really liked the conclusion of the battle in the courtyard there. I liked how the mercs actually like pulled through and did a little bit of stuff. That's good. The Pasha's badass roll, that was probably the highlight of the round. I just kind of liked how everybody was really played a role in this one and contributed in some manner. We all kind of rolled well when we needed to, and yeah, I really like that. What else? Yeah, no, I'm just excited to see where it's going inside of here. Wasn't expecting actually for him to retreat back into his abode. So kind of intrigued to see where this takes us and if we can even find the guy, because clearly this is a huge estate. So
yeah, it's not a small place.
What I didn't like, there wasn't too much I didn't like really. It was good all around. Obviously the Alex thing, but I think that'll work out next session. Yeah, I don't think there's anything that I didn't like. I was disappointed that I couldn't get into the robot to see if there's like something useful inside, like a core or something. I don't know what it was made out of.
No, fair enough.
Just magical, but yeah. No, other than that, it's good. Fun session.
For meta purposes, you could always revisit the thingamabobber, the statue, the steel bird after the combat and see if you can get a specialist to help you out with it. But otherwise, my favorite part again is the pacing. It seems like everything went off really well. Like you say, like so many of you have said, everybody seems to have had a thing to do, and I take a lot of pride in that. Setting up a nice combat that everybody can feel like is very involving. I hope to continue that in the next session. I'm glad so many people could make it out for this. I am sorry that Alex couldn't, and I look forward to next Tuesday when we assemble once again, as opposed to Monday, just so for those who are interested in continuing along with this battle. Seeing how this robusts out, I've got some ideas for it. I feel like I should hit a toy store and grab a couple like stuffed birds and shit, just to have some fun with it. But otherwise, I hope everybody's enjoying the theme ongoing, with the whole Birdman being who he is, and hope to scare the fuck out of everybody and possibly kill a couple of you in the next session.
As an aside, gentlemen, I figured I'd put this out there. I finally took like account of what I've done. I have 57 pages.
Nice.
Whoa.
57 pages, and that's just like stream of consciousness, catching up on whatever else is like.
Yeah, you inspired me to start taking notes on the recording session, because I actually really like because Julie asks every time, whether we're in person or on Zoom for that campaign, he always asks to like recount like the events of the last session. So you inspired me to start taking notes, and it really does help. It kind of gets everybody refreshed, especially if you haven't been around for a couple weeks, because that one's not a weekly thing, so it's a little harder to keep track of.
Well, I mean, Julie, you know, I mean, like I owe this to from the first campaign I did with you. I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah,
it, but like,
there was a guy.
Did a very good job of just detailing everything. And I was like, oh, you know, like I want to do this, so I remember what's going on. That's where the habit came from.
It's nice for even just remembering the names of people involved with, like if you don't see them for a while.
Well, I mean,
if it wasn't for that guy,
the problem is I'm deaf as shit, so I don't.
If it wasn't for Buddy in that first campaign,
there's no soul. Only Zor. Yeah.
The
But it's hard to hear
Keymaster
those
Gozer.
sometimes too. It's just the way it is.
No, I'm deaf as shit. I was a DJ in college. I can't hear a goddamn thing. I was like this year's shot, the other one's kind of iffy.
But yeah, no, if it wasn't for Buddy
Going.
back in that first
There you
campaign,
go.
there's no way we would have made it through to the end the way we did. If Buddy hadn't been taking the notes he had been, man, I don't think the campaign would have gone as well as it had. That fellow was single-handedly responsible for keeping that shit on the straight and narrows. And to your credit, Sean, you've been doing a bang-up job of keeping things well and logged. To the nth degree, might I add. Like, where Buddy before had whatever broad strokes and details and whatnot, you've got literally full-on battle logs that would rival D&D Beyond's own dice logs, you know?
It's kind of fun. It's almost like you're writing a book.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
100%, honestly.
I mean, it's funny because I'll say it out there that when Dooley was talking about having some paintings under this, I was like, I wonder who I could find to help me put this, because I'm an engineer by trade. I don't write for shit. Like my writing is completely crap. Finding someone to help me put this into story format and kind of condense it and make it well done. But we don't have a bard in our group. That's the problem.
Just somebody who's got the whole of all your notes and turn it into the exposition. It'd be cool actually to see that rendered as some sort of medium something. But all in due course. Like I say, I'm glad everyone had fun, and I'm really satisfied with the way that the combat's going, and I hope to continue kind of maintaining that, what's the word I'm looking for, momentum moving into the next session here. Tuesday it is coming up, and then back to our regularly scheduled programming. Everybody had fun?
Yeah,
sir.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
Everybody takes another, at this point, was it?
We didn't. Yeah, dude, we didn't get any experience last session, so how does that work?
That
Is that
means
just
that
'cause
well,
we're
you're getting
doing
it
it
now,
now?
aren't you? You're getting it now, aren't you?
Okay, yeah, no, just
So seriously though, everybody gets 800 experience, including Alex whenever he gets back, Mr. Summary.
Sean, I'm gonna make a text channel.
All right, you already lost me.
In the Discord, I'm gonna make a text channel where you can put each session's notes as a chapter.
Okay.
And there's a certain command you do, a star with a slash, and then you write what you want to write, and then you do a slash and a star, and it'll put it in this box, kind of like it boxes it out, so it's not just text.
We're probably gonna need to catch up to for me to I didn't know how the hell to get a hold of Rick today, and I had to stumble my way through this crap. So listen, here's the thing. I'm 40, I can figure this shit out, but still need a little bit of help. We'll get there.
Right. Yeah, for sure.
We'll get there.
Right on.
If I can find somebody, it would be fun. I have a good friend of mine actually was she happened to be in my wedding. She was one of my groom's women.
Oh.
And she is a English major, and she is an excellent writer. So I will see if we can tap her and be like, hey, can you put Sean's stupid fucking rumblings into sanity? It'd be kind of fun.
That's cool, yeah. Because I was actually thinking, because I've been dabbling with story writing on Google Docs and stuff whenever I get an idea, and I was actually experimenting with it in D&D if I ever.
Yeah. So no, if you want to, I can take the doc that I have and throw it into Google Docs and share it with you.
Sure.
And then we can try it out. Every other picture is going to be me asleep in the stream. We're going to get there. But no, I have to say it has been spectacular, gentlemen. It really has been great.
I can honestly say I'm surprised it's gone better than Hunters. Better than I would have expected. Hunters went really well, and this so far has been a fantastic storyline that I was thinking about the other day, and I think has turned out better than I could have expected, honestly. So far so good. So, like I say, I look forward to next week when we can keep going with this. So far, it's turned out the perfect sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Underdog, coming of age sort of story where, you know, the unexpected happens, blah, 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 blah. So, from start to finish, it's been wonderful stuff. I've really enjoyed it. I'm glad the viewers are enjoying it, too. Really makes a case for having games on days other than Monday, hey? But anyhow, with that all said, gentlemen, it's been my pleasure to be your Dungeon Master, your host, your entertainer once again for another exciting episode of Dungeons & Dragons with you, of course, my personalities, the palette of my players that make up the plethora of adventurers that are part of this fantastic campaign. Thank you all for another fantastic night of it, and until next time, may your 20s always land on 20.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, Joey.
Cheerios.
Have a good one, guys.
Have a good one, guys. Good session.
And the viewership at home, if you like what you see, we stream typically Monday from 7 o'clock or whenever we start, between 7 and 8 o'clock, to whenever we finish, which is typically around 10 o'clock, but hey, you never know. Otherwise, we are streaming Tuesdays this week and next, and Wednesdays tonight being, because of last night's game running a bit longer, this combat being a bit more demanding than most. So it goes. Oh, for fuck me, I'm losing half my smoke here trying to roll it. If you like what you see, though, check out my schedule. That's typically consistent, but if you want to see more of this campaign, we'll be continuing it on Tuesday next week. Yeah, that's fair. But we love you all the same, Sean. Otherwise, thanks very much, all. And until next time, as I said to the players, may your 20s always land on 20. I'll stick around for a moment, finish the smoke, and then head on inside if anybody wants to throw questions at me or ask me anything or, you know, whatever. Listen to musics. Got my rum out here. No, I don't have the rum out here. We do have Discord. I'm not typically on it, actually. I don't get the notifications typically from it unless somebody targets me. But you can dig me out on Cody's server. It's the chat program we talk to each other on there, Sean. I believe in Discord. I believe in peaceful Discord. That was orange or mango juice. Need reminders. Man alive. Good session. What I really like about this story, honestly, is that I promised a sort of gonzo element, and it wasn't immediate. It was a gradual thing. We're frequently encountering these gonzo circumstances now, but it was a build-up, and they've been like spatterings and smatterings of them, but it's not just been one giant tour de force of, and I think it's been good. The sort of judicious presence of it. Yeah, it's present, but it's, you know, it's not like prevalent. It's suddenly gonzo, if you will, and I like that about it, because I wanted to have like that reserved element, like when's it gonna get crazy, you know, and you just know that it will get crazy. Kind of like Crank has calm moments, but that's how I wanted. I wanted to have calm moments, and then suddenly it's Crank, you know, or Crank 2 or whatever the fuck. I personally think that that's important to have a little bit of that reservation, just so that people can, if you will, reconnect with the game, the world, the material, reconnect with the characters, and you know, take it seriously for a moment before everything gets really crazy again. Yeah, exactly. You know, personally, I don't think it can always be crazy unless you're really going for a different sort of game, because at that point you start to drive everybody crazy. Everyone starts to go crazy. And my point is that, cheers. The players will all start to just look to get crazier and crazier. Crazy is as crazy does. Crazy breeds crazy. So as people start to do crazier and crazier and crazier things, it's not even about one-upmanship so much as just, I guess, a natural desire to outdo oneself. What's the next craziest thing I can do? And so, the game ends up kind of spiraling out of control because the players are all looking to create the sort of mood that you're, what's the word I'm looking for? Perpetuating and propagating through your activities as Dungeon Master. If you're running this crazy game where all sorts of crazy shit is happening all the time, the players will look to perform whatever crazy business they can within it as well. Which, like I say, the point is it can cause everything to spiral out of control. And so I like this. It's got the gonzo elements, it's got the craziness, it's got the extremes, but it feels like it's rooted in a form of reality for me. Cheers. I honestly I need to constantly be aware of that. I'm always trying to present the players with some sort of mental conundrum somehow, some way. So I appreciate you saying so. It's not easy, and I find I fail a lot of times. But when you get it, when you can reach people, it's meaningful. It's very meaningful. It's just, it can be hard to get there. But anyway, that was my smoke. This is my drink. It's fun though. Honestly, with Hunters, specifically the previous campaign, I had a lot of fun bringing all those characters to life. Cheers, Sean. I'll catch you later. Right on. I mean, yeah, if you want to raid in whenever we're online, if it works out, it works out. If not, it's all good. That's very cool of you to offer. All in all, yeah, I have to say I take a lot of pride in the way that this is developed out, the direction that I've taken it in, and the playership that I am blessed with the chemistry that they have to take the story in the direction that it's gone. So I think I take credit for providing what I provide, but at the same time, at the end of the day, it is very much a democratic storytelling process, and so I could forever take pride in whatever the hell I do as DM, but the thing I take the most pride in is everybody flowing together. Me flowing as DM, everyone flowing as player, and the chemistry working together to deliver the story that we have, And I mean, that is to say that if the story ever got published, I'd take like 90% of the royalties and fuck all you assholes. You better believe it. Fucking 90% of the royalties right now. But no, seriously, the democratic process is what lends to it, and whatever ideas and whatever concepts and whatever direction I have is tested, yes, but there's also tempered by whatever other players provide. And at the end of the day, while it is my responsibility as Dungeon Master to kind of provide the main story, the direction, the etc., the objective, if you will, for the players, it's the player's job to, enjoy the game. And more to the point, enjoy the game as a team, as part of the golden circle. you don't have to be thoroughly cooperative with the party, as we've learned. It's just about, being part of that golden circle and being part of the same game. You're playing D&D as opposed to fucking Oblivion or Skyrim. You know what I mean? Excuse me. Anyway, I'm kind of babbling at the point, but ultimately it comes down to whether or not, you want to play the same game as everybody else, expressing yourself as a player within it, as a character within the world. And at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you want to screw around some. Like, that's what it's about. It's just about whether or not, you're jiving with everybody else. And I think that chemistry is really, first and foremost, the thing that I can point to and say, that's why the game has worked out as well as it has. That's why the story has worked out as well as it has. And I take a lot of pride in having a crew that's doing as well as we are together that way. So anyway, I'm gonna let everyone go here. I'm gonna catch you all on the flip side, so to speak. And I hope you guys have a great night, great weekend, and we'll see you next week. Tuesday at 7:30, 8ish, somewhere in there. Have a good night, all.